country. It's a marvellous competition. It always draws a big crowd here in the arena. And for this time in the day, because it is just 12 UK time, as we welcome into the ring our first competitor, Leslie Neville and Dewey. Dewey is a bearded collie. He's a 7-year-old dog. And this is Leslie and Dewey's second time together at Crufts this year, because they were in the freestyle yesterday. 5 times previously they performed, and they're ready. What a very neat performance. Very good indeed from Leslie there. And you'll notice if you were watching yesterday's freestyle competition how different just Heelwork To music is, because here the dogs are, it is largely based on the obedience championship and the positions that the dog must take during an obedience competition, and it's accuracy that we're looking for all the time. Slow, all different paces are allowed, but virtually no tricks at all. It's just accuracy and clever moves, and some very neat moves from Leslie there. I have to say actually that Leslie is not a late replacement, because we've known for a little time, but Caroline Garrett should have been here with Rose, but isn't well enough to compete. We hope that she's getting better. We send her our best wishes. But Leslie has taken her place with Dewey. Dewey, a very experienced dog. They've been appearing here at Crufts for 5 years at least. And you can see the different paces and the different types of move and how observant the dog is, and the position and the way that the dog keeps close attention to the handler. You don't see the great tricks where the dogs are running miles away. It's all pretty close, tight, and wonderfully accurate. And there are our three judges, and we're now seeing the scores, and they're not bad.
8.2. She needs to get over 8.
8.2, the biggest one, giving 7.9 average for the content. Here's the accuracy shot. So marked down a little bit there, 7.6. Interpretation of the music, slightly better scores, yes indeed.
For interpretation of the music.
Vander marking down a little bit there, 8.10. No deductions. The dog behaved itself perfectly well, so the total there is 23.6 for Leslie, Neville and Dewey.
So we're ready for our second competitor now.
So that's a jolly good start to the competition, and Leslie, of course, she's the only one to go, so she's in the lead so far. But we'll see what happens now with our next competitor coming into the ring. Another very experienced and regular here at Crufts, Carol Dodson with Legend, who's a border collie. He's a 4-year-old dog. The music being used is going to be Illumiel. Carol stepping up with Legend.
Heelwork To music champion, this one. And competed here.
Performing at Crufts for the first time this year. They're ready to go.
Give Carol a big round of applause. Well done, Carol.
Well done, Carol, with that. And that's the first of 2 performances you'll see from her today, because she's qualified another dog for this competition, which we'll see later. A dog called Brooklyn. I think in that routine that you saw Carol performing with Legend there, it was quite obvious, and you could see very clearly the heritage of obedience competitions in there. And in fact, they are competing, these two, in the Obedience Dog Championship here at Crufts tomorrow. I wish them all the best of luck in that. Well, the dog works very, very close there, paying very close attention all the time. Totally different approach, really, to this as from what you would get in the freestyle. I find it fascinating. I cut my teeth at Crufts on the Obedience Championships with the late, great Muriel Pierce back in the 1980s. And I was absolutely fascinated by the skills that these handlers and dogs could perform. But it's advanced tremendously from that. It's changed slightly, the rules altered slightly. But now with Heelwork To music coming in, this development, a wonderful development, I think, and it's great fun. So here come the scores.
Anyway, let's have a look at this.
Slightly better scores than we saw.
Judges like the content. Up to
8.3, that's good. Accuracy again, slightly better scores again than Leslie Neville had. 8.07 for accuracy.
Well over the 8s.
And the interpretation of the music, very consistent scores from these judges. They're all judging absolutely independently, but they're pretty similar scores all the way through. 24.53, they go into first place. Good performance indeed.
We're just waiting for our next competitor. Oh, we've got a viewer. We're getting ourselves ready, look.
So we have our next competitor, just in the wings. Just a little bit of encouragement there. This is Kathy Bates with Twinkle. Twinkle is a border collie. Sarcum Twinkle Toes, the kennel name. 2-year-old bitch, this. The music they're going to be performing to is Jealous of the Angels. Dancing today in the memory of Sybil, who competed for the first year, 3 years at Crufts before losing her at the end of last year. So a new dog for her at Crufts. Good luck to Kathy Bates and Twinkle. And they're ready.
Didn't know today would be our last, or that I'd have to say goodbye to you so fast. I'm so numb I can't feel anymore. I'm praying you just walk back through that door and tell me that I was only dreaming. You're not really gone as long as I believe. There will be another angel around the throne tonight. Your love lives on inside of me, and I will hold on tight. It's not my place to question, only God knows why. I'm just jealous of the angels around the throne tonight. Always made my troubles feel so small, and you were always there to catch me when I'd fall. In a world where heroes come and go, well, God just took the only one I know. So I'll hold you as close as I can, longing for the day when I see your face again. But until then, God must need another angel around the throne tonight. Your love lives on inside of me, and I will hold on tight. It's not my place to question, only God knows why. I'm just jealous of the angels around the throne tonight, singing hallelujah. I'm just jealous of the angels around the throne tonight.
What a brilliant,
What a lovely finish. I've got to tell you something about this couple. Kathy Bates and Twinkle weren't able, because Kathy was ill for 3 weeks, they weren't able to practice at all, and they felt they needed a miracle to get here to Crufts. Well, they did get here to Crufts. And this time last year, Twinkle had never even set a foot into a ring to work. Her rise through the classes in Heelwork To music has been nothing short of meteoric, culminating in her Crufts qualifier just 3 weeks after her second birthday. It just shows you what can be done with skill, patience. She obviously is an excellent trainer, Kathy, and it's a marvellous feat to just be here. Whatever they score, this has been a huge achievement for them today. Marvellous to see. I'm really very impressed with them. She says that Twinkle is a joy to train and live with. Natural enthusiasm and spirit make her a perfect partner, always keen to learn and try out new ideas. Smashing dog.
If you could squeeze up and get the gaps, the empty seats on the end of each aisle, please.
So we'll see what the judge... That ending is just so sweet. That's just so beautiful. The audience loved that.
Worldwide, I'll give you the list of those.
Tugs at the heartstrings. So what have our judges come up with? The squash winner, Richard Curtis, who has competed many a time himself in this ring. Tremendous compare. Oh, better marks. Yes, very good marks. 8.5, excellent. We take the average of each one. Now we're on to the accuracy mark. Again, good marks. This is going into the lead.
It's going to be close though, whether she grabs the first place or stays with the second place.
This is going into first place. Don't think there's any question with that. No mistakes. 25.23. That's first place for them. Well done indeed. What a splendid achievement. They'll be absolutely thrilled with that. Kathy Bates and
Right, to our next
Twinkle.
competitor to go now. Should be waiting.
So
just
next
round the corner.
competitor
Here she comes.
waiting in
It's
the
Lucy Creek,
entrance
who's
to the
yesterday's
ring.
winner.
Lucy Creek, winner of the freestyle competition yesterday with Skiffle,
This
his
is
fabulous
Skiffle.
dog,
Skiffle's
Harriet Skiffle
7th
King.
year in the
He's a
Heelwork To
9-year-old
finals.
dog, and this will be his
He's
last
third
year
twice, second
competing
twice, and
at
first
Crufts'
twice.
7th year in the Heelwork To music finals. He's come third twice, second twice, and first twice. So let's see if we can get a third win for them here. Certainly keep them in the top 3. Lucy's ready. I tell you, I could happily watch that again and again. That's an incredibly inventive routine. She always comes up with them, Lucy. She really is remarkable. They are a wonderful pairing there. And it's worth noting how well the dog keeps station with her all the time through the routine. Whatever the pace, the dog was there every time. Well, 9 years old now, Skiffle, 10 later this year. And as I said earlier, it may be the last time we see them competing in trying to compete for a place in the freestyle and the Heelwork To music. But what an incredible achievement she's had over the years. Great results, but I think it's going to be a remarkable performance that beats this one today. Absolutely extraordinarily good. I have to say, I'm not sure on the technical element. You know, the jumping over the arms and legs and all the rest, I know they are allowed, but it's I think the dog must keep fairly close. There's none of the great distance work that you see in the controlling when they're doing freestyle. In Heelwork To music, it's all very close and very tight. Sorry to break off some music there, but the scores are ready, so we'll get those. I think we might see some 9s here. It would not surprise me at all.
Go to the activity centre.
Certainly the interpretation of the music, they'll be in 9s.
The rear side of hall 3. Right, but now the important thing is...
Here we come, 8 points, close to 9, isn't it? There's a first 9, 9.1 from Richard Curtis, and a 9.1 from Vander as well. That's a score and a half. That really is terrific stuff.
This is looking good, and it was a very
accuracy, not quite the 9s, but my word, it's close. Interpretation.
Well, that was
yes,
it,
yes,
9.2.
Superb, absolutely superb. No faults, yes, 26.87. Wow, wow, wow.